Hey, what's happening, everybody? Mike from Meta Comics coming at you with another comic book review. Today, we're talking about Action Comics number 34, so let's go ahead and jump right in. The story for this issue centers around Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, and the rest of the Justice League doing battle against Brainiac, who is trying to assimilate every single human being on the planet using their brain to create some type of either a giant battery or a hard drive or something of that nature. I don't remember exactly what it was. So that's basically what this issue is. Superman's all healed up from the Doomsday virus, so he's back to normal and he's ready to get back into the thick of the action. So let's talk about what I liked and what I didn't like about the issue. I really liked the action and the pacing of the story. The pacing was very frantic and fast, and it really matched the tone of the story, which was, very frantic and panicked. They're in crunch mode. It's getting down to the wire here before Brainiac assimilates every single human being and basically destroys the Earth. So it matches very, very well. The art was fantastic for this issue. It was very expressive and epic. It really helped set the tone and complemented the writing very, very well. Great colors, good depth, just awesome. The story does move the overall plot forward a bit, although this issue does focus primarily on action and not a whole lot on deep plots or anything. There was great interaction with the various heroes, and there was a lot of appearances by heroes in this issue. Even though some of the appearances weren't really doing anything productive, they were still there and looked great, so that was awesome. Now, what I didn't like, there's two things I didn't really care for. One was that the story is a bit confusing because it's part of two annuals that also came out today, which is Wednesday. There's two annuals that came out that you need to read before you read Action Comics number 34 to really understand what's going on in this issue. So keep that in mind if you're thinking of picking this title up. The other thing I didn't care for was there's not a lot of good dialogue. This is still just a minor gripe, though, because this was one of those issues that's leading to a big climax, a big action sequence type of deal. So, I mean, it doesn't really need to have a lot of character development and depth. That's usually reserved for the front end of a story, and then for the very, very end, not so much right when things are picking up like that. So that's not that big a deal. As far as the themes in the book, this book had some pretty good themes. Trust and friendship are the two big ones that stick out to me this time around. Repeatedly throughout the book, characters mention trusting one another's judgment, trusting each other's loyalty to one another as friends, and their loyalty to the cause of, defending the Earth and the human race against threats like Brainiac. Superman gives his friends a lot of credit, for rescuing him from the Doomsday virus. He hopes he can live up to their expectations. He wants to be there for them like they were there for him during his time of need. And it's obvious that because of his encounter with, his experience with the Doomsday virus, he cares much more deeply for his friends than he ever has before. Friends are an important part of life. Everybody needs them, no matter how much they say they don't. Life is not meant to be lived alone. We're not meant to be isolated from others. We all need a support network of people we trust who will be there for us. And more importantly than that, we need people who will allow us the pleasure of being there for them and being selfless and getting that joy from doing that for other people. So overall score, I give this an 8.5 out of 10. It was very good. Don't forget, you have to check out the other two annuals, which it's was Action Comics number 3, annual number 3, I believe it was, and I don't remember the name of the other one. But get those two and read this one, and you won't be disappointed. All right, guys, that's all I got. I'm out.